Good evening to all. Now, in this live streaming, we will discuss what is called parallel array. In addition to that, I will tell you how we can deal with multiple arrays. Now, already we have learned multiple array, but what is the speciality of this live class? In this live class, I will tell you that how both the arrays are interdependent to each other. How a question will be asked on a particular array and you will get the result from another array. So in order to deal with parallel array, we should know the mechanism how to store the data parallelly in both the arrays. The mechanism using which I will store the data, I will use the same mechanism to retrieve the data. So there is an importance of parallel array in your examination or your interview. So with respect to that, what we should know, the main thing is that how we are going to store the data so that in your first array index position must match with the second array index position. But in the last class, we learned that the index position were not matching. In the last previous live program, we did that how we are storing the data in an array and we are retrieving some of the elements from the original array and storing it in another array. In that case, what happened that the index position of the original array and the index position of the array in which I am storing both are not same. The index position was not same. But in this case, the index position of both the array is same. So that's why it is called your parallel array. So let's start our mechanism of parallel array. Good evening to all. So we'll see the first question. The first question says that write a program to store n student's name. What is this n now? We have never done this kind of programming. What is this n student? Now that means here if the user will enter 5, so that means I need to store 5 student information. If the student will enter 10, then I will store 10 student information. So these are called your n. Now what I am going to store? Store the 5 student names and their total marks. But the data type is different. Look at this. The name is of type character and total marks is of type double. And we know that array is capable enough to store homogeneous data element, not heterogeneous data element. So we need to have two different array for this operation. And as well as it is clearly specified in the question that two different arrays. Even if it is not specified, we have to store it in two different arrays only because the data type is different. Now, accept a student name and display the corresponding total marks. Achha. So, let's start how we can do this. Now, suppose we have an array like this and we have an array like this. So, I have already stored the data in both the arrays. Now, both the array size must be same because look at over here. If I am storing Tanvi over here, so that means that Tanvi marks must be in this position. That means if 0th position student name must equals to the 0th position total marks. I will tell you how to store it. What is the mechanism that I am going to use to store it? Good evening to all. Now, after this, I have to check for the calculation purpose, which one is most important. So after storing the data in an array, I will accept a name that I want to search where I am storing it in a surname, that is search name. Now suppose user has entered Mita. So I want to search Mita in the name array. But its total marks is available in total array. Fine. So in order to do this, we have to find out the index position. The importance part over here is searching with the index position. So suppose I need to store the position So why I'm taking -1? You can take any minus figure over here, because if user is searching for Tanvi rather than Mita, then the Tanvi is found at 0th index position, which is a valid index. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the positive indexes are your valid index. So I cannot take the found index position as any valid positive integer number. I will take any negative number, because I am taking this one for not found case. So that's why I have taken -1, because it is not found case. Initial value is your not found case. It is equivalent to your flag. I think you might have remembered, we did prime number, we did searching. In all the cases I said that take a flag value. This is equivalent to your flag value. Now what I need to do? I need a variable called C, which is my loop variable, and I am going to use name of C. That means here the C is my index position, which is referring to this 0, 1, 2 like this. Okay. Now what I need to do now? Now if the index position is 0 or the loop variable value is 0, it will extract name of 0 position. Name of 0 position contains Tanvi. Now I am going to match it with the search name. It is going to be compared with your search name. Now how I am going to compare, that is one more important, that whether I will use equals to operator, or I will use equals equals operator function to compare string. This is most vital. What should I use? Let me see that how many of you can give the correct answer. Whether I will use double equals to for comparing the name, or I will use equals operator. We can also use another function, equals function, or another function. Who can say equals? Yes, Om says equals function will use. Equals to. We don't have any function called equals to. We have another function called compare to. Compare to. Shivam said yes. We have another function called compare to. We don't have any function called equals. Now the next question arises that compare to, if I am going to use compare to, I have to check it with the 0, because if both the strings are equal, it is equivalent to 0. It is clumsy, it is headache. So better you will use equals function. Now look at this. Tanvi is not equals to Mita, that's why it is false. Now we'll move for the next index position, that is 1. Now name of 1 position contains your Manvi, which is again not equals to your Mita, that is your searching name. So that's why it is false. Now I will move for the next index position, that is 2. Now in 2 index position I am having Pyari, which is not equals to Mita, so that's why it is false. Now I will move for next index position 3. Name of 3 contains Mita. Now look at this over here. This Mita, that is the current name, which is equivalent to your searching name. Both are equal, so that's why it is true. If it is true, I will update the position. Now instead of -1, I will make it 3, because at third index position, I found the name, and the corresponding total marks is stored in the third index position, total marks. So that's why I am updating the position, found index position. So after got, we have to stop the loop by using the break keyword. So that means we've got the found index is called 3. Hope I am clear to everyone. Found index is your 3. Now if your found index is 3, if I will display, it will display Mita. But I need 74.9, which is the total marks of Mita. So that's why I will say that display the index position of your total marks. That is from this one, not from the name. So that's why I will use system.out.print. Total marks is my message, and total of 3 index position, where 3 is stored in my POS. So I will use POS over here. Hope I am clear to everyone. Quickly give me a response if you have any sort of doubt. Otherwise, now we'll move towards the program. Any doubt? Otherwise, I will move towards the program. We'll see how we can do the program now. Now I found a new name over here, Kiran Kumari Patnaik. Who is this? Okay, no problem. So we'll move now towards the programming part. So I will write down the question for you. Let me write down the question for you for your reference. So this is the question that we have. Write a program to store n student name and their total marks in two different array. Then we need to accept the student name and display the corresponding total marks. Fine. So in order to accept the data, I need a scanner class object. Scanner sc is equal to new scanner. Now I'll use system.in. System.in. Now after that, I need to create an array of size n. So before creating an array, I should accept the value for n, because n will tell me how many students are there. So that's why my first message should be system.out.print enter how many students. So I will store it int n is equal to sc dot next int. Now this should be in a lowercase. You might be thinking that in question it is given in uppercase. I will use uppercase because identifier naming convention, it should be lowercase. First word lowercase, next each word first letter capital. So I will use lowercase over here. So after this, I will create an array now. Now I need to store the name. So I will say string names square bracket is equal to new string. Now tell me what should I give over here, because the number is not given for me. In question it is not given any number. So what should be the size of the array? What should be the size of the array? Let me see. If you have got the clear idea, you can tell me the size. Otherwise you will commit mistake now. Sibam says n. Sunena says n. Om says n. Mega says n. Lawrence says n. Santosh unable to answer. Santosh and Kiran. Santosh, Kiran unable to answer. Sweetie Panda unable to answer. Subham Swain says n. Good. So I am convinced with you that is your n, because n says how many students are there. Now also I need to create another array of type double to store the marks. So is equal to new double, whose size will be again n. Now after that I will give a message enter quotes close plus n students name and total mark. Am I clear? I am giving the common message now. Got it? I am giving a common message now. Okay. Now after this I will use a for loop for int c is equal to 0, c is less than. Now what should I give now? C is less than, because I don't have size now. What should I give in a condition? C is less than what? C is less than what? Because I don't have size. So what should I use now? In condition I have to give the size of the array, because up to that only it will accept the data. But here Shivam says n again. Now if I don't want to use n, yes, dot length, good. Lorem, excellent, dot length. So can I use name dot length? What should I use? What should I use? Name dot length or total dot length? What should I use? Name dot length और क्या लिया है हमने? marks dot length. Which one? Though Lorem says that I am going to use length, I am convinced names dot length. Okay. If I will use total dot length, will it be wrong? Yes, everyone is saying name dot length. Because I want to search the name, you are saying name dot length. Can I take? Yes. Both are same because the size is declared for both of them is n, so we can take any one. Now I will say names dot length. Now the next question arises, it should be name dot length or name dot length or name dot length as in parenthesis. Marks also we can take Lorem. Yes. Udita Panda, both are same. Yes, convinced. I am asking the next question. If I am going to use name, so I should use name dot length without parenthesis or names dot length with parenthesis. Which one I will use? Name dot length without parenthesis. But it is string. Oh, it is a string array. Megha Patnaik also say name dot length, Lorem. Everyone is saying name dot length. Yes, I agree with you. But I am having a question in my mind. In earlier live classes, while calculating the length for the string, we used to write parenthesis in length. But now the string array is of type string. The name is of type string. So why I am not using parenthesis now? Without parenthesis. Yes, convinced. I am convinced with your answer. You have to convince me now. Why I should not use parenthesis? Because it is of type string. Now look at this. If I am having name, look at this. I am having string NA is equal to RAM. Now I should write name dot length. Where? Sorry, this should be length. This should be length as a parenthesis now. Look at this. If I am just removing, it is showing an error. Can you be able to see? It is showing an error. I have to give parenthesis now. Now you are saying that as we are taking out the length of an array. Yes. Yes. Now I am convinced. Like this you have to give the answer. Because this time we are not dealing with the string. We are dealing with string array. So that's why we have to write like this. Okay. Now this is not C, this is N. Then your C++. C++. Now after this, I will open the curly bracket. I will say that names is equal to sc dot next line, because name may contain more than one word. So names. Then उसके बाद लिखेंगे marks is equal to sc dot next double. Now I am getting a small error over here. Who can tell me? Identify the error. Identify the error. Yes. I did a mistake over here intentionally. So you have to identify where I did a mistake, why it is showing an error message. Is it any problem with the next line, next double? Yes, names of C. Good. Because marks is an array and the data has to be stored in index position, where the index position must be C. So now it's okay. Now I have accepted the data. Now this is the mechanism of storing the data in a parallel array. If I am entering the name for the 0th position, for the 0th position only I have to store the mark. Here the index positions are matching. So that's why it is called parallel array. But in the previous array program, live program, I told you that the index position were not matching. the index position were different. Original array index position and even array index position was different. So that's why we have used different index position. Here we are going to use same index position. Fine. अगर सबको क्लियरली समझ में आ गया, ऑल आर हैप्पी, तो एक एक लाइक मार दो यहाँ पे अभी. So after this, what I need to do, I have accepted the data. Once I have accepted the data, thereafter I will do the calculation operation. For calculation operation, I need to accept a name from the user to search. So I will say system.out.print, enter the name to search. The process is most vital over here. I cannot accept the searching name first. First I have to accept the student information. Then I will accept the name to be searched. Okay. So after that I will say string s, and I'm taking suppose sm to search name, sc dot next line. Now all except part is over. Now all except part is over. Now we'll move towards the searching process. Now in order to perform searching process, again we need the for loop, because again it will start from the 0 position and I will search it to the end. Now here I am missing one thing. Now you have to tell me what I am missing, what I should do before the loop. A small thing I am missing before the for loop. In your examination you have to think like this: is there something missing from me? Rather than cutting it and writing excellent, Lorem says it is flag. Good. So I need to take a flag where I say IP for index position, where initially it should be -5. Now can I take -5 over here? My question is that can I take -5? Ohm says it is -1. In example I said it is -1. But here I am saying I will take -5. Is it possible? If I will take -5, is it going to work for me or not? Because in example also I told you -1. Yes sir, Mega Patnaik, yes. Everyone says yes. If you are saying yes, then I am also yes with you. Okay. Now how to search? I will compare. If the user entered name is your SN that I want to search, dot equals with what? Names of C position. Now this is the current name I am extracting from the array, and this is the name entered by the user. Fine. If both are equal, what should I do? If both are equal, what should I do? Yes, if the condition is true, what should I do? What should I do? Tell me now. Because now the condition is true, that means I have to do something. The name that I want to search is found. If it is found, what should I do? Whether I will display it inside the loop, whether I will change the value of the flag, UP is equal to C, F is equal to C. Both are wrong. UP is equal to C, F is equal to C. Both are wrong. Yes, it is IP is equal to C. Why IP is equal to C? Because I have taken the flag as IP. Be attentive in the class. Be attentive in the class so that you will not commit this kind of mistake. And obviously you will do this kind of mistakes in your exam also. So be careful about it. Now IP is equal to C. After that, yes, I did it. As per your instruction, I have changed it. IP is equal to C. Yes, did it home. Over. What should I do next? Subham Swai. Yes, did it. What is my next step? I will come out of the loop to check it out, or I will do something else. Because once it is found, I have stored the index positions. Once the index position is stored, Shibam says break, use break to come out of it. Are you all convinced with this answer? Yes, all are giving break. So break. I will not write anything, but whatever you will tell, I will do accordingly now. Break. Now break is over. What to do next? मुझे कुछ नहीं करना अभी, आपको ही करना है. What should I do now? I have given break now. Break is given. What to do next? Break means I will come out of it, because we have two cases over here. One, the name is found. One, the name is not found. Now, if I am using break, should I display else part? In the else part, I will display not found. Here I will use else. System.out.print name sn not available here or outside the loop. Now Lorem says that if p is equals to -1. Now my question is that I am using else inside. Can I use else inside the for loop for not found case? That is my question. Because if it is equal, I got it. If it is not equal, that means I have not found the name. No sir. Yes, Om says no sir. I'm waiting for others. Lorem also say no sir. Why no sir? Shibam also say no sir. Why? Beta, give me the complete answer. You will write no sir, then I will ask why, rather than you give directly answer. Why no? नो क्यों नहीं है यहाँ पे? मैं एल्स अंदर क्यों नहीं यूज कर सकता? आप बोलोगे कि मैं बोल दूं, because the name that I'm searching may not be the first position, may not be available in the first position. Are you getting me or not? ये जो नेम मैं ढूंढ रहा हूं, ये look at the slide. The first name is Tanvi and the user is looking for Mita. Both are not same. Are you getting me? Both are not same. So in that case it will display name not found, but really the name is available after this third index position. It is not available in the first index position. So we cannot write else inside the for loop. So let me see what you have answered. It should be one time display convinced. It will display the message repeatedly so that we cannot use convinced. It must display all at once. Fine, understood. The name should not be in the first place. The most appropriate is Udita Panda. The most appropriate answer is Udita Panda. It may not be in the first place or second place or third place. So directly we cannot say. Okay. So that means I will take this else part outside. If I am taking it outside, there must be a if condition. If, what should I check for found? Which one is not available? Which one is available? Already somebody has, Lorem has given if IP is equals to -1. So Lorem says that I will use IP is equals to -1. So is it IP is equals to -1? Is it IP is equals to -1? If it is, yes, Lorem, I got it. IP is equal to -1. So first of all, my question is that is it IP is equal to -1? If it is, then it is found or not found? Yes, there is the conflict now. Udita says that IP is equal to -5. Shibam says -5. Lorem says -1. Now Lorem says -5. Yes, Lorem, be attentive in the class. Be attentive. It should be -5. Why -5? Because look at this over here. I have taken initial not found case as -5. So SN, the name is not available. Else is name is available. If it is available, what should I display? Yes, -5 for not found. But if it is found, what should I display? I will display total marks of Sn is the name that I have entered is equals to, what should I write now? Yes, total mark. Lawrence says I will write total mark. Yes, it is showing error. Santosh, it is showing error. Look at this. As you have said that type total marks, I have given total marks. It is showing error message now. How I should display? As per the question, if the name found, I should display the total marks. So you have also said display the total marks. I have given the total marks. It is showing error now. Now what to do? Now Lorem says that marks of IP. Home also say marks of IP. Now my question is that can I use variable C? Because variable C is also containing the index position. Look at this. Variable C is also containing index position. Now rather than IP, can I use C? Everybody is saying IP. Okay. No, sir. Why? I said that don't write no, sir. Then I will ask why. You will explain me why. Directly write down no, sir. Because of this, I cannot use or we cannot use. Directly give your answer. Don't do this kind of things next time. Again, I'm repeating. Don't write yes, sir or no, sir. If it is yes, sir, explain how. If it is no, sir, explain why I cannot use. Why I cannot use C. Where is the problem? Because C is also referring to the index position. Already I said that Sn equals name of C. It will be destroyed outside its scope because C is loop variable. C is for only for loop. Yes, because this is a local variable. This is a local variable. Once I will come out of it, it is destroyed. So now I am rectifying this one. Marks of your IP. Okay. Now let's run the program. It is asking how many students. I'm giving very small one called 3. I'm saying Ram. So enter 3 students name and total marks. I've given name Ram. It's displaying an error. Exception, input mismatch exception. Now where input mismatch we did? N is equal to next int. So enter how many students we have given 3. Find array. Enter the n students name and marks. The names of C is equal to sc dot next line is of type string. Sc dot next line is of type, when I'm saying Ram, into 3 students name and total marks. So when I'm saying it is storing names of C is equal to names is of type string. Here names ln a terminate. Names of C is equal to C dot next line. Now marks of C dot marks of C. Now it's a number. I've accepted number. Array is created. Names dot length created. One 0.23. Then the acha in between I'm taking this one. That's why it's generating problem. One next line, one is there. Next line will take a new line character. So that's why it's generating problem. Round 110.23. Sita. So this will generate Stack Overflow error. So better I'm making it in next. No. Terminate. It will generate this kind of problem. Now 2 students. Now I'm saying RAM 110.23. Then Sita 78.99. Then I have given 2 names. Enter the name to search is not available directly coming, because next line I have given. Now after this we have a new line character which is taken by this next line. So that's why every time I need to use a empty next line over there. So that will generate a problem. So better we'll write like this: Sita 110.23, Sita 45.66, Sita 78.59. So 3 name. Enter the name to search. Now it will not generate because of next line it was generating. Enter the name to search. I am saying Hari. Now Hari not available. Now I am doing again. I am giving 3 names. Anil 77.66, Sunil 99.22, Amit I am saying 89.91. Okay, now I am saying Amit. Now total marks of Amit is 89.91. So hope I am clear to everyone. So now my question is that instead of taking an extra flag over here, I'm just removing this one. Can I use int C outside and I will make it this? Now the C will be available outside. Now can I use C over here? Now look at this. I did the necessary changes. Can we do this change? Can I write like this without taking another flag variable? Because now I have declared the variable C outside that we did in a pigletting. In case of pigletting we did it. C should be updated. Yes. Why I need to update C? Because C is automatically updated over here. Because I am using C++. Am I clear? C will be updated automatically. But now tell me, if such is the case, what should I write in case of not found case? What should I write in case of not found case? अब बताओ जाके समझ में आएगा. What should I use in case of not found case? अब यहाँ पे C का वैल्यू तो हम लोग नेगेटिव नहीं ले सकते. If I will take C negative value, then negative index position is not available to compare. Then it will generate a problem for me. अब दिमाग लगाओ पता चलेगा. C is equal to -5. बट C is equal to -5 कैसे होगा? C का तो इनिशियल वैल्यू कुछ भी नहीं है. Om, there is no initial value for C. C initial value is 0. If the first index position it is found, it will come out of it. सोचो, दिमाग लगाओ, फिर मुझे व्हाट्सएप में भेजो. ठीक है? I will tell you the answer, no problem. We can do like this also. Now the next question I'm saying, I'm just moving for the next one. मैं चाहता हूं आप अपना दिमाग लगाओ. Okay. Now one more problem is available over here. I'm telling you. IP. Now let me run this program and showing you. I'm giving 4 students name. Anil 55.66, Sunil 88.59. Vinod, I am giving 99.10. Then Pyari, I have given 80.99. Okay, now I am giving name called search Pyari. Pyari not found, it is displaying. Why it is displaying Pyari not found? But it is available. Oh, mind blowing, Shibam, mind blowing. Excellent. Excellent answer, excellent answer. If P is equals to C, what is P? Shubham? I am somehow convinced with the Shubham answer. Name is equal to name dot length. But Shubham says that IP is equal to C. I am removing the IP बेटा. मुझे तो IP को हटाना है. IP को हटा के मुझे कोड लिखना है. मुझे वेरिएबल कम करना है यहाँ पे. Okay, fine. We'll discuss later on. Now, the current question says that it is displaying not available. Why it is displaying not available and how I should rectify this? Look at this, Pyari is available, but it is showing not available. Tell me how we can come out of this kind of problem. Pyari is available, but is showing not available. दिमाग लगाओ अपना, क्या करना है, कहाँ पे चेंज करना है, कैसे चेंज करना है. अभी तो वो कोड काम कर रहा था, अभी क्यों काम नहीं कर रहा है? Where is the problem? There is no problem in the spelling. Look at this, Pyari, Pyari. No problem with the spelling. Nobody is having idea regarding this. ध्यान देके देखो, ध्यान देके देखो. Name is available but it is displaying not available. ऐसा क्या हो गया यहाँ पे? Should I say? Because this is live class, we cannot wait for a longer period of time. Time is running out. If you are unable, yes, uppercase input, P, yes, right, exactly, we have to answer like this, just Om has given. Now, because it is in uppercase, the data is stored in uppercase, I have given lowercase, Java is case sensitive, that's why it is generating a problem. So, the solution is also given by Om, like this, give me the solution directly, equals ignore case, fine. So, instead of this, I will say equals ignore case. Okay, now let's run again. I am giving 4 students name, Anil, Sunil, now Pyari, Smita. Now again I am giving Pyari. Now total marks of Pyari is 99.89. Now still अभी भी आपके लिए एक क्वेश्चन बाकी है. How I can remove the variable IP? Only the answer is given by Shibam and Shubham. दोनों दिए हैं, बाकी किसी ने भी नहीं दिया अभी तक. ओके, चलो अब आगे बढ़ते हैं दूसरे क्वेश्चन के तरफ. Now let's see what is the next question. It says that it is a not found case. I have forgotten to show you. This is not found case. This is your not found case. अभी तो आपको पता चल गया. So look at this. When I'm coming out of it, it's a dry run of this 5 minutes question. अब यहाँ पे आपका आंसर छुपा हुआ है. मैंने जो क्वेश्चन आपको पूछा था उसका आंसर यहीं पे छुपा हुआ है. ठीक है, इसे थोड़ा ध्यान देके देखो. ऐसा क्या है जो सर दिखा रहे हैं अभी, जो आपको बताएगा आईपी को कैसे रिमूव करना है. ओके, इट्स अ नॉट फाउंड केस. तो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, राइट ए प्रोग्राम टू स्टोर एन एम्प्लॉय नेम्स एंड देयर मोबाइल नंबर in 2 different arrays except a phone number. Now it is asking that, is not asking the name, and whose phone number you need to display. Now it is saying that accept the phone number and display the name. अब आप लोगों को मुझे बोलना है प्रोग्राम कैसे लिखा जाएगा. ठीक है, आई एम मूविंग टुवर्ड्स द प्रोग्रामिंग स्क्रीन. योर जॉब, यू विल टेल मी नाउ हाउ आई शुड राइट. क्विकली एक एक स्टेप भेजो मुझे, मैं करूंगा यहाँ पे. Am I clear to all of you? क्विकली, जितना जल्दी हो सके. डोंट वेट फॉर माई रेस्पॉन्स. क्विकली आप डालते जाओ. सो हाउ मेनी स्टूडेंट्स, instead of how many students it would be how many employees. जल्दी अपना आंसर भेजो. For your convenience, I have given the question over here. How many employees? Now I need to store the name also. Now is there any change I need? Quickly, is there any change I need over here? यहाँ पे डबल है. फोन नंबर को मुझे क्या लेना है? I can take the phone number as marks replaced with the phone number. Yes, data type. I am confused with the data type. What should I take? Because there is no calculation will be done in a phone number. So I can take string also, I can take long also. But I cannot take int over here. So better I will take it as a string because multiple operation can be done. Phone number, new string. Now over. Now I want to give the message like this. Look at this. I want to give the message like this. Enter employee 1 name. User will enter Ram. After that it will say enter employee 1. Instead of 1 it will say Ram phone number and you will enter like this. Now I need this kind of input. So what should I do? Or it is not possible. Now can I do like this or I cannot do like this? Tell me if how I can do this. This is again a question for all of you. Or I will do it itself over here. चलो कर देता हूं मैं आपके लिए. So look at this. Up to this it is message. Fine. So I will say system dot out dot print. Then within quotes I will say ent enter employee. उसके बाद जो आ रहा है ये एक वेरिएबल है. उसके बाद आएगा enter employee 2 name, enter employee 3 name. तो उसके लिए मुझे एक वेरिएबल की जरूरत पड़ेगा. Display the message first. Change the display message. Fine, I got it. Now what should I use over here? Plus. Plus what? जिसकी वजह से मुझे 1, 2, 3, 4 आएगा. Lorem says n. No, I cannot use n because n value is 5, 4 number of employees. C plus 1. Excellent. It is C plus 1. Why C plus 1? Because initially C value is 0. If I'll use 0, it will display enter 0 name, enter 1 name, enter employee 0 name, enter 1 name. So then plus. Next is my message again name column. So that's why again within a double quotes I will write name then colon symbol. Now still a small logical error is available over here. Okay, identify the small logical error available in this line. So now names of C is equal to next हो गया. उसके बाद मुझे मैसेज देना है फोन नंबर के लिए. तो एंटर एम्प्लॉई. यहाँ पे C+1 के बदले मुझे क्या देना है? जैसे कि मुझे एम्प्लॉय का नेम राम आएगा. और फोन नंबर. So what should I give now here? Look at this. Up to this is his message. Enter employee. After that we need a variable over here. Ram. Then again a message. Then user will enter this data. Now what should I use over here? Now C+1 bracket is required. Good. Good. I got the answer. Bracket is required. काफी स्पीड भाग रहे हो तुम लोग. Excellent. Now here the next question marks is your names of C. Now Om says it is names of C. How many of you are convinced that it is names of C? Subham is also saying names of C. Yes, names of C, because names of C contains the name entered by the user. Now इसके बाद ये आपका आएगा phone is equals to next again. Now enter the employee phone number. Enter the employee phone number to search now. ओके अब मुझे फोन नंबर एंट्री करना है सर्च करने के लिए. उसके बाद मुझे यहाँ पे वही रख लो, फोन नंबर इज इक्वल टू नेक्स्ट. ओके उसके बाद because the question says that enter the phone number and display. Look at this. It says that accept the phone number and display the corresponding name. So that's why I will accept the phone number over here from the user. Now I'm saying IP is equal to -5. Also we said that we'll change this one int C over here. I'll remove this C equals to 0. Now I'll say names dot length. Okay. Now what should I do over here? Because I need to accept the name, so I will say phone number. फोन नंबर इक्वल इग्नोर केस चाहिए अभी. हु कैन टेल मी नाउ डू आई नीड इक्वल इग्नोर केस? अब आपको समझ में आया मैं क्यों लेके गया इसको स्ट्रिंग में. डायरेक्टली आप उसको कंपेयर कर सकते हो इसीलिए. सो वी डोंट नीड इग्नोर केस नाउ इन केस ऑफ नंबर. इज इक्वल्स टू नाउ PHONE. फोन लिए थे ना हम लोग, क्या लिए हैं? फोन. यस, फोन ऑफ C. देन आई डोंट नीड दिस वन. Directly I will use break. If I'll use break, what should I use over here? I will say C is equals to your names dot length. That means अगर last तक हम पहुंच गए, so that means phone number not available. Otherwise, name of the employee is your name of the employee is your names of C. Okay, understood everyone? Let's run this. How many employees? 3 employees. I am saying enter employee 1 name. 1 के बाद ये गैप नहीं आ रहा, यहाँ पे हमने शायद गैप नहीं दिया. वहां पे C+1 नेम. यस, यहाँ पे हमने गैप नहीं दिया. एंटर हाउ मेनी एम्प्लॉयज? 3 एम्प्लॉयज. सुरेश. ओके, now enter employee 2 name. Pramod. So now I cannot take integer, as already I told you I cannot take integer because look at this, it is 10 digit. Now enter the third employee name. Enough. Now enter the employee phone number to search. Now suppose I am giving this one. Now name of the employee is Pramod. This is a found case. Now we are worried about not found case. So let's run this again. I'm saying 3. I'm saying Sunil. Ravi. Now enter the employee phone number to search. I'm saying 111-222. 336-39-110. Now it's not available. Now Look at this. What exactly we did, if it is reaching till the end and I'm not founding and I have not found, then obviously I reach the end of the index. If I'm reaching end of the index, that means my index position is your equivalent to your length. So if it is, then it is not available. Very simple. Hope I'm clear to everyone. So we can write variety way. Look at this, how standard message we have given this time. And also we have removed as index position also. Is it clear? Extra variable we have removed. This is another tricky way of writing the program. Okay. So now little bit more tricky question is coming for you. Now let's see. Write a program to store n product names, quantity, price in 3 different arrays. Calculate the amount and store it in another array. Display the highest amount product information. अब पता चलेगा कि अब हम 2 से 3, 3 से 4, 4 से 5 अगर जा रहे हैं तो क्या हम कर सकते हैं? Can we able to do if it is increasing number of arrays? Let's see. So quickly give me your information now. So what should I do? Again it is talking about n employees. Again it is talking about n employees. For you I have given the question, look at over here. Write a program to store n product names, quantity and price in 3 different arrays. Calculate the amount and store it in another array. Then I have to think that how many arrays is required. Now it says that displays the highest amount. Now from where I will get this highest amount? Because I am storing amount only. How I can find out the highest amount? Once I got the highest amount, how I can simulate to display the name, quantity and price? 3 चीज मुझे दिखाना है अभी. So we are running out of time. Quickly tell me, can you able to do this, or else I will do it for you, or else we'll do it now itself. क्या करना है आपको? थोड़ा जल्दी मुझे कंफर्मेशन दो. Yes sir, you have understood. I got it, you have understood. So now I want that we'll do the next program. So can you able to do this one now? If I will do, then the first question arises that how many array I need for this program. And already we have learned the n. So there is no problem with n now. So quickly, up to this, we don't have any problem. Enter how many items. No problem up to this. Now the problem lies with this. How many arrays is required? What should be the data type? Everything has to be taken into consideration. क्या हुआ? आप लोग इतना साइलेंट क्यों हो गए? Are you thinking about it? हाँ, इतना तो डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन मैंने नहीं दिया. Shubham says that 4 arrays. So what is the need of 4th array? It is saying that 3 different arrays. From where you got the 4th array, Shubham? Question says that 3 different array, but you are saying 4 different array. Now what is the need of one more extra array? Who can say if Shubham is correct or he is wrong? If he is right, what is the need of the 4th array? Loren says that amount array. Yes, so you are right. So for product name, I am saying P name, product name. Then I need quantity, where I am thinking that the quantity is of type double, because if it is liter, 500. If it is kg, I've said 2 kg, 500 grams. So because of that reason, I'm taking QTY as a double type, because I want to consider the fractional part also. And one more I will take for price. sorry, double price, then one more is for your amount. Okay, it's over. Now what are the things that I need to accept? Fourth is for amount. Okay, quickly give me your next answers. Next answer. Array is created. Then what is the next step? What are the things that I need to accept? Name, quantity, price, amount. Everything I need to accept? Or what should I accept? Quickly. आप मेरे लिए वेट मत करो, आप अपना आंसर भेजते रहो सिक्वेंशियली. उसके बाद क्या होगा? उसके बाद क्या होगा? बिकॉज ऑलरेडी वी हैव डन पी नेम. ओके, क्विकली विथ सेपरेटेड बाय कॉमा. क्या क्या एक्सेप्ट करना है हमें? मैं कॉमन मैसेज दे रहा हूं अभी, या फिर ऐसे दे रहा हूं, एंटर प्रोडक्ट नेम. I'm giving a message like this, enter product name. Now we wrote p name of c is equal to next int. Enter your p name. क्वांटिटी परचेज, आप कितना क्वांटिटी उसमें परचेज किए हो इसका QTY of your next double. Now I'm saying enter p name of c, price. Now this is your price. Now I'm enter the product amount, then AMT is equal to. Now is that right? Name, quantity, price. Mega says name, quantity, price. I have accepted name, quantity, price and amount also. Now I am right or Mega is right? Who is right? Who is correct? Mega is talking about name, quantity and price. I am saying that name, quantity and price and amount also. So who is correct? Quickly. अरे अमाउंट नहीं चाहिए, अमाउंट कैलकुलेशन करना है. लोरेंस सेज नो. यस. हु इज नो? ओके, अमाउंट कैलकुलेशन करना है इसलिए नहीं होगा. इसके अंदर डायरेक्टली हम लोग कैलकुलेशन कर लेंगे. हम लोग बोलेंगे अमाउंट ऑफ सी इज इक्वल टू क्वांटिटी ऑफ सी इनटू योर इनटू प्राइस ऑफ सी. So everyone understood this one? Understood this one? How I have used amount of C. That means if the C index position is 0, amount at 0th index position is equal to quantity at 0th index position into price into 0th index position. आपका करंट प्रोडक्ट का क्वांटिटी इंटू प्राइस मल्टीप्लाई होके करंट प्रोडक्ट का अमाउंट में स्टोर हो जाएगा. ओके, नाउ आफ्टर दिस व्हाट शुड आई डू नाउ? अमाउंट कैलकुलेशन हो गया. अब ये पूछ रहा है हाईएस्ट प्रोडक्ट इंफॉर्मेशन. अब ये हाईएस्ट प्रोडक्ट इंफॉर्मेशन आपको कैसे मिलेगा? Now any idea? Highest product information. Already we have done a program related to this. एक प्रोग्राम हमने किया था इसके रिलेटेड. आपको याद है कि नहीं है मुझे नहीं पता. Look at this. I will say that highest amount, double highest amount is equal to, I am saying AMT of 0 position. I am saying the first amount is the highest amount and I need the index position now. INT highest amount position is equals to -1 now. Because if the highest amount is found at third index position, then I will display the third index position product name. I will display the third index position quantity. I will display the third index position price also. So because here we have to write both the things. Am I clear? I have to store the highest amount as well as the index position. Now here it should be P name. Again, I will go for this loop. Okay, this much of time I will move, and I will say that if agar it should start from 1 now, or the biggest number we did already. If amount of C position is greater than your earlier highest amount, then I will say that highest amount is equal to amount of C position, as well as I will store the highest position index of C. Already I told you what is the need of highest position for the amount, because where I will get the highest amount, that will be my product price, product quantity, and product name. So because of that reason, we are applying this one. So when I will come out of it, obviously I am going to get the highest amount. Okay, so I will say that system dot out dot print /n highest product information. Then this should be your println. Now after this, I will write the name product name, where product name is available in your P name of highest index position. Okay, now also I need to display the /n quantity. Quantity will be available your QTY of HAP. Then I will display the price, will also available in your price of HAP, and I will display the amount, because it says that complete information, amount of highest amount. So let's run this. How many items? I'm having 3 items. Enter the product name. Suppose I'm saying Lux. Now quantity purchase 10 rupees is 50. Now product name again. Suppose I'm saying that Limca. Then I'm saying quantity is your 100. It is suppose 80 rupees 90 paisa. Enter the product name. I'm saying pen. Now pen quantity is I'm saying 70, and each is 5 rupees 60 paisa. Look at this. We got Limca. Highest product information is Limca. Quantity we have purchased 100. Price is 80. Amount is this much. If I want to display all the product information, I have to use a for loop to display it. So that all product information with this one. So hope I'm clear to everyone. So good night to all of you. How you found? Is it interesting session or boring session, or you have learned new things from this session? Are you all comfortable in the parallel array now? Quickly give me your feedback. Quickly give me your feedback. It was interesting. Have you learned new things in this live class? Or is it going to be completely clear that if any type of questions will come related to your parallel array, you can able to handle it? Okay, fine. Good night to all of you. Yes, thank you, Megha. This kind of appreciation will encourage me to create more codes, different type of codes, different type of programs. Okay, good night to all of you. That's all for today's class.